So it was nice just to have just a fun experience.
Why did you have to mess with that guy?
He was ringing a bell in my face.
He's your typical ye olden sign spinner before they had to spin them, you know?
Before they had to spin them.
Now, if you were the only sign dude that did spin, you would generate so much
You'd be the
business for that.
Or you'd probably be burned as a witch.
You'd be the first hipster, technically. I was doing it before it was cool.
Hundreds of years ago.
But sorry I interrupted your story.
No, it's cool. It's definitely worth it.
I just wanted to comment on that dude. But go ahead, continue.
But we're beginning now, so welcome back, everyone, to sign spinning. I mean, Assassin's Creed.
Assassin Spinning Creed.
Assassin Spinning Sign Creed.
Well, we were talking about
Spinning Creed.
Kobe and his relationships, or no fly zones, or whatever.
Yeah. So I've been going to this bar in Chicago called Exit. Yeah, I don't mind name dropping, and every now and then they'll have themed bondage events. A couple months ago, they had a furry bondage one. That was kind of fun to see people in costumes. Like they had a legit dude in a full.
I think I just ran over that kid.
Like instead of shaking
that kid.
Instead of shaking hands, do you like twist nipples as like a gesture?
Yeah, I mean you can, but handshakes, quote unquote handshakes, have to be consensual. But yeah.
Okay.
But they go all out with the bondage stuff. Like they had. And the dominatrix stuff too. Like they hire dominatrixes to show up there, and for $25 for like
hey, he didn't move out the road.
Oh, bitch, get out the way! No,
I love that Austin Powers. Like,
that guy. Move!
He's just standing there.
Ooh,
It took like 2 minutes.
So that's where people go when the bedroom's just not that interesting anymore. They got to go out in public like that.
Yeah, I mean it's really.
To be fair, it's a bar. So how's their chips and dips? Does it go with their chains and whips?
Yes.
Wow.
But yeah, for like
you see
20.
What I did there?
We saw what you did there.
Anyway.
For $25,
Sticks and stones might break my bones, but whips and chains excite me.
For $25, you can get chained up to a I will fix that. All
right, now it just sounds like you're paying for services.
You are paying for. I mean, isn't that not what a dominatrix does? Okay then.
Okay, well, put that on pause because we're about to solve a mystery.
Okay.
Of a murder.
The most hated man in London. Sweeney Todd?
I still don't know what day it is because it keeps changing.
More hated than Jack the Ripper? That says something.
Yee. That's actually the DLC I need to do on this too. Jack the Ripper.
Crushed by a crate. The most hated man in London.
Can you imagine achieving such a title? One day my brilliance will bring me similar recognition.
Mr. Raymond,
Do you need him?
what are you talking about?
Hold on.
It's of no consequence. What's important
Yeah, I think I might need
a
charge
adjustment.
Mr. Raymond, what are you talking about? Everybody loves Raymond. See what I did there?
Right, no.
You wore him out.
No, still nothing. They shouldn't need a charge. Alright, now I'm hearing some.
Yeah, this box is getting bad now. We'll have to replace it soon.
Drop the bass.
Next paycheck.
Anyway.
But yeah, for $25 you can get chained to a chain link fence that they have in the bar space, and they'll do stuff to you.
Have you volunteered for this before?
I did not, because
look at all the police here, and no one cares that I'm going casually up to this body.
Nah,
you're a detective.
Apparently, he's got his detective hat on.
You don't even know. I'll leave that up there in case anyone wishes to pause it and read it.
So they do stuff to you? That's okay.
Yeah, they'll take off your shirt.
You just put his body in your pocket, but go on, go on.
No, I didn't. It's right there.
Oh,
He's under the crate.
Oh, okay.
They'll take off your shirt. They'll do some light whipping or hard whipping,
I know the man.
whichever you feel more comfortable with.
Surprisingly, it's not clear.
Hated by everyone.
I find multiple wounds. No need to send many people to jail for killing such a terrible man. What say you only arrest the single person who actually caused
Oh,
his
so
death?
the law only applies to the just, huh?
It's
like, nobody cared.
Weapon, perhaps a spike of some kind. There would be bleeding and it would affect motor control right away, but death wouldn't come for another 6 minutes. I suspect that there is at least one deadly toxin in his system.
I suspect.
Oh, he's the
person who tells death.
Coroner?
Sure.
He's on the corner too.
Oh, now you got Batman vision where you can see like all the clues.
Excuse you. This was long before Gotham. Batman has my vision. Thank you.
Okay.
Batman can eat it.
Unless Batman traveled back in time, so now you do have Batman.
He might have made a time machine.
I mean, he has.
Or maybe,
I was doing it before he was cool. All right.
Or maybe he stole it from Dr. Doom. Who knows?
It only works for Doom. So there's one more clue around here somewhere.
Or wait a minute, that wouldn't even make sense.
think,
Batman
yeah.
and Dr. Doom.
Oh no, I have to inspect the crate. I'm sorry.
I had to think about that for a second.
I thought about that. As like, did he know what he just said?
When worlds collide, I'm sure I upset maybe one person.
How dare you? I'm
My
upset.
God,
I'm the one person.
See, there we go, one person.
This. Okay, now you have to look for the most important clue. Semen.
Check it for semen.
Check this street for semen.
Well, I hope your adventures in Chicago are a little cleanly, you know.
They
Apple
are.
stand. A single bite. It must be poisoned.
Poor Snow White.
Ladies.
He's my husband.
Oi!
Each day I bring him the household expenses just after he eats his apple. I also brought him his invitation to the knighthood ceremony. The one with the special scepter. Of course he wasn't going to take me.
I dub thee Sir Douchebag.
I often
Thank
tie
you,
up
Your
my
Majesty.
hair around a knitting needle. What business is it of yours?
I don't know. What business is... Yeah. Apple seller. No real name.
He stopped by here every day.
No. That is her name. Appel Seller.
So what kind of other activities do they do? Do you have to pay them for it?
Well, you do, like I said, the 25 for like 10 to 15 minutes of them doing
If you give them
whatever.
If you give them 30, will they call you names or something?
No, they'll call you names for the 25. It's just you gotta tell them what you're into, and then if they have it available, they'll do it. They won't like pull your pants down and play with your peenie while you're up there.
That's not.
It is a public place.
I was gonna say it's not what I was suggesting, but.
He had a bit of jam on the side.
But no, they will.
Wife didn't know
They'll
about
do a
it.
lot of stuff to you.
Bit of jam wants out, but he won't let her. That's
You
the
just
sort
like to
of fellow
watch?
we're speaking of.
I didn't think I would, but it was interesting just to see what they would do. Like they had this, like they do knife play, which they
What?
just run a blade across the person's body. Apparently, people get off on that.
That's okay.
They also electrified the knife too. Like you can see tiny sparks come out of just the tip.
I could just imagine you some random guy walks in the
chicken bone?
walks in the bar, like stares the bartender right in the face and says,
A
"Tase me,
revolver.
bro."
Tell me more about this.
Who would just throw away a perfectly good revolver?
Not I. Alright, I guess that's it for the bar for now. Unless...
Well, somebody else can find it. You know what goes
Is there
around comes
anything in the
around.
fire?
One suspects.
That was Ashton's doing. The man had it in for me. He paid workers to wreck my machines. Cost me
Yeah, you can do that.
as long as he was
They also had like this
Matter of fact, I did
multicolored
carry a
neon wax that they would drip on you, and then put a black light on top of you, and then it looks like really shiny and pretty.
Alright, so we'll leave and move on to the next one. This place over here.
Oh, I thought you were giving up already, Sherlock.
Can't give up. You can only give in. I also don't know where we're at.
Well, more questions, more clues, more yellow things.
You're at the pharmacy.
Let's see. For those who wish to read it, I'm not going to.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
Number 3!
Mr. Reese's.
He has good taste.
He's been coming to me for years. He arrives precisely at 1 o'clock and leaves 2 minutes late.
Well, yeah, if you want to talk about something else interesting, me and Whyzgi upstairs were talking about, since I just seen the Doctor Strange movie, how Dormammu's dimension had no time. What would life be like if time didn't exist?
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Are you talking about time as in the concept of time, like there'd be no clocks and shit?
Like, I don't know. Whyzgi just said there's no time in his dimension, like...
Technically there's no time in our dimension, too. It's just I'm gonna sound like a social justice warrior. Time is a artificial social construct. It really, really is.
See, but it's described in Dormammu's world that nothing ages once it's in there.
Alright.
It actually does stop. Whether or not time is a social construct, our bodies decay. Supposedly in his dimension, if he pulled Earth into there, that would stop. He'd probably also be disintegrated, but that would stop.
Okay, alright.
That would suck if you were like 85 though, and you got stuck at that age. You're like,
kill me!
Are you serious?
So if you're asking, let's say time didn't exist, when would time stop existing? Right? Like, are you asking right now, 10 years ago, or just in general? Like, if time never existed? Because if that's the case,
time never existed.
If that's the case, then would evolution take place, or would things just stay the same forever?
Here's a question for you: at what point would you want time to stop?
Now? Yeah.
You wouldn't want to wait. You wouldn't want to wait a little later, or maybe a couple of years before.
Maybe a couple of years before.
A couple of years before.
A letter?
Probably right after boot camp, before you started letting yourself go.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That is a good point. I would actually like to do the same thing.
Right.
It wasn't boot camp, so to speak. It was just getting into shape. Yeah, let's do that.
So there's a third clue in here somewhere. Do you guys see anything yellow?
Check behind the counter.
Did.
Look up.
Check the ceiling for semen.
My God, it's filthy!
The ceiling fan is actually a funny story.
Makes it really awkward since there's no ceiling fan.
Two and a half, man.
Where's this?
Go back there to your right.
I could have sworn I saw something.
No, that's my left.
Small.
I mean, there was the letter here that I've already read.
Hold on, turn around.
Turn around.
Go straight.
Towards the woman. But yeah, stay on this side.
Yeah, there's something yellow over there on your left.
Okay, I wasn't the one that's...
I think it's outside.
Right there.
It's on the street.
Yeah. I saw it.
Go out. Leave.
It's on the street?
Yep. Get it before somebody steals it.
Huh.
It's just hard to see because you have this black and white vision crap going on.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
That's another
Is it a
apple.
candy bar?
Pills here!
Oh, you took the blue pill.
Okay. Do I have everything I need to solve this crime?
Maybe.
Or is there more stuff afoot?
Are you Phoenix Wright? Take that!
Take this!
Objection! I don't know. Whyzgi, at what point would you want time to stop? To be non-existent?
Never. Time must proceed.
Okay.
We must discuss the apple lady again.
Mr. Ashton did look strange-like. Eyes all yellowish. And then he turned pale after he bit into the apple. Almost green, really.
But no, so I've been going to this bar, and I've been having fun there because one of my army buddies also goes there, and yeah, she's a female, but she also has a boyfriend. So I have that mentality where I know I can't get with her, so I'm just hanging out with her as a friend, and to me that's a very refreshing thing, because I have that stupid mentality where if I meet a girl for the first time and hang out with them, I instantly want to do stuff with them, and I have to work on that.
Yeah, you sound like a stereotypical fella right there.
I am. I really wait. Stereotypical who?
Stereotypical fella.
Fella.
I don't know how else to describe it.
I see.
If it lives, I can sleep with it.
I mean, that being said, I may be a little bit of a homewrecker, and I didn't realize that I was.
We don't have to talk about this unless you
We'll
want to.
talk about it. I don't mind.
Okay.
No names. So I started making out with
Huge
her.
coal-powered train?
Jane Doe, basically.
I started making out with Jane Doe, knowing that she has a boyfriend.
See, that's where that furry thing comes into play.
Oh, man.
Jane Doe?
You're digging yourself a grave, perhaps. But go ahead.
But no. Well, it's like we were on the dance floor. She was dancing.
There's
I
the
was
yellow
dancing. And then one of her.
Now that I would pay $25 to see that.
me dancing. Or
I'd
me
buy
dancing
that for $1.
Me dancing or me dancing with a girl?
Yes and yes.
Okay. Well, come by and you'll see. You'll get a chuckle out of it, I'm sure, because I can't dance for shit.
You'd go out there, I'd be like, "Show me your moves."
Falcon punch. I just punch in midair for like no reason.
All right. So I think after this we'll have everything we need.
Yeah, I told him how to work the crane a few days ago.
So
Uh-oh. Eddie's lying. Is this Eddie?
Nah, Eddie was the guy you just talked to. This is Ashton.
Ashton's the dead guy.
Yeah, no, my mistake.
This is Eddie.
Yeah, that's Eddie.
So he lied about knowing the crane,
That's Eddie Izzard.
but
Where'd you learn your dance moves from? Are they just compliments of
fuck?
yourself?
Compliments of myself.
Okay, very
Yeah.
nice.
No. Compliments of Commander Shepard, because I dance like him.
Okay.
aha!
I do the Shepard shuffle.
Frank!
How does that go? I think I've seen it online.
He was there.
This is literally all I do.
Those are times.
Just look up how,
those are times that call for.
Just
for
look up how
for
Shepard dances.
cams right
That's
there.
how he was dancing. Alright, so... Am I missing something? Does it say I have all the... It says continue your investigation. I must be missing something.
Does that mean that you get to
I guess you gotta look
does
for
your
more
investigation does that have a double meaning, as in conclude your investigation as well?
Usually it'll say, like, you have all the evidence you need
okay.
to finally...
Then yeah, I have no clue.
There's something red in there. I don't know. To your left.
Aha. More talking.
More conversations.
Quite right. I asked the apple seller.
But no, so I was dancing with her, and then one of her friends showed up. This little tiny stick of a girl.
A horrid man.
But the girl I'm with, my friend, she's drinking a little bit.
Oh man.
So she starts making out with the other girl, who is her friend.
Oh man.
Like hardcore. It's hot. And then I'm like, okay, you two are having a thing. I'm just gonna move away, let you two have your space. But no, I get pulled into it.
You got turned into a sandwich?
I was the bread of
So
a,
no one's
of a
been paying
sandwich.
attention to the investigation, have
Nope.
they? This is why I record Assassin's Creed alone.
Oh, you'd miss us. It would be the same.
Actually, it would be the same since I've always recorded this alone. What
at-
now, funny man?
We're adding spice to your bread and butter life here.
We're adding lechery. And thoughts of lechery.
Yes,
And
yes.
I'm pretty sure
are.
this woman poisoned this man.
Yeah, and
I don't know, should I accuse her?
accuse her.
Oh, I gotta accuse somebody, right? I don't know.
I'm not that clever with poisons. It's pure luck that I'm the one that killed him.
My god, I might lose out on money. Oh wait, I bought
that
everything.
would kind of suck if you just choked on the apple. You died, and then the crate just happened to fall on you. It was a murder.
Alright,
Yeah.
so he's not really an ass to the pharmacist. He just comes there and tells him to give him his medicine.
All I
What
can
does he need the medicine for?
all I can say is
It's a blue pill.
You're playing with fire, Kobe. You ought to be careful.
I know. But no. So she pulls me into the sandwich.
He's just upset because of crane issues. I don't know if that's an... We'll go accuse the Eddie guy who lied about the crane.
So I enjoy the sandwich life a little bit, and then at some point during the night we go off and we start doing our own thing.
I found out
And
about his
it's
diaries
hot.
with that
It's
girl
hot.
from the
It's
pharmacy.
sexy. It was wrong,
Not the first.
but it was fun. We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything uber bad.
Uber bad.
We kept our pants on.
Oh, there we go. That was the last conversation. So I'm either thinking it's the wife or Eddie. Who should we accuse first?
It's always the wife.
It's always the wife?
It's always the wife.
Man.
I'll be the toast of the town.
It what?
The unpleasant fellow.
Alright.
What was that
Was it?
about a
Well,
night
was it her?
ceremony? In any
It was her.
case, Mr. Raymond will have a story for Carlotta Publishing.
Up to the clink with you.
Off to the clink with you.
It was her.
Or did you just arrest an innocent woman?
No, it won't.
Okay, then.
They just yell at you.
I was gonna say, you make solving crimes like a witch hunt. She's a witch! She killed him! No!
Yeah.
So, yep. Mystery solved.
Mystery solved! And these things are usually pretty long, so that's all we have time for this time.
But I
Well,
still have
what-
more sexy stories.
Your sexy story is done and over with.
Well, what if
It honestly is.
what if there was no more time? You could keep playing forever.
Yeah.
My god. But then, how would YouTube work?
It'd never end.
They would
It would just go on and on.
they would run out of server space after a while.
This is the video that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. Holy shit!
I think we'd lose like every subscriber once they